How is everyone doing tonight? Pray that everyone is well. Okay. Well, I'd like to sit here and talk to you guys a little bit. I want to have a discussion about death. Say you and your significant other, you live together, there's two of you, and you know sooner or later, not sooner or later, but you know that one is going to go before the other. Will you rather go before her, or you rather she go before you, or you rather you go together? You ever thought about that? Me, I always said to myself, I'd rather we both go together. I don't know if you call it selfish or what, but that's how I feel. You know, why not? I know a couple that had an accident, car accident together, and they went home with the Lord together. It happens. I guess when the time is right, the time is right. But can you live without your spouse? You know, when someone died, it can be very stressful, very scary. You don't know what to do, how to react. But I've been through deaths already. I lost my mother, I lost my father, I lost my sisters, my uncles. But every experience is different. Until you go through that experience, you don't know how you're going to react. You know. And I know that losing a wife or a husband, the grieving, the loss is going to be the same as losing a mom or father. You know. Especially when you've been together for so many years, staying in that same bed, that same room. You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to shake or to get rid of when one is gone. How would you handle that? How do you handle that? Are you going to clear all the clothes out immediately? Change the bed? Or are you going to hold on to the belongings for, memory purposes? Are you going to cling on to everything that you have around the house? Don't move anything. Don't wash nothing. Just leave it as is and keep that room as a shrine. Some people does that. Are you just going to clean up everything and get all the stuff out so that you will remember when you see things? But memory is memory. Clothing will make you remember. It's all is in the mind. And you will never forget the memories, the good memories. The good times, the bad times, the not so good, the ups, the lows. So no matter if you get rid of the clothing, the bed, the mattress, the dresses, you are still going to be remembering those times that you spent together. But slowly and surely it takes a hell of a time. It takes a hell of a time, especially if you are dependent on that person. You're very dependent on that person. Or if you were provided them for that person, it worked both ways. You miss the camaraderie, you miss the companionship, you miss the love, you miss the togetherness, the laughter, sometimes the fussing. You miss it all, but you know what? You will never get it back again. So that's why it's so important to treasure every second, every minute of our relationship. Whether it's a marriage relationship or a living together relationship. Treasure every moment, every minute of it. But once it's gone, it's gone. And another question I'd like to ask, or I'd like to speak upon, will you rather be cremated? Some people say they'd rather be cremated and get the ashes and throw in the sea, in the ocean, Some people say just take the body and dump it in the ocean, you know. And some people just bury it, you know. It's a personal choice. With the cost right now today, funerals are very expensive. And the cheapest way is cremation. You can still have a service after, you know. But if you're looking at financial side of it, that is the most reliable way, cheaper way to go. Instead of expensing yourself with things that you know you cannot really take with you. You know, some people believe in giving the best, but I believe just bury you and that's it. You know, or somebody gonna try to get that coffin. Somebody will try to steal that coffin. You know, so just give a decent send off, and that's it. And if you want to cremate, cremate. You know, I won't mind if I have to do it. Or if my spouse had to cremate me, I don't mind. You know, just gotta do what you gotta do. Life moves on, and you have to think about the future. Are you going to get involved in a relationship again? Are you going to stay single the rest of your life? I guess it all depends on how old you are, or how young you are. You know, you're set in your ways to bring a new person into your life. You got to make a lot of adjustments. Are you willing to make those adjustments? You know, some people might come into your life and want to change you. You have certain habits, certain things that you like to do. Are you willing to sacrifice? Life is a relationship is all about sacrifice. You give and take. So it got to be equally give and take. I can't give and you just don't. It's give and take, give and take. You know, we have to come to an understanding. You know, but life is worth living. Life is just for living. You only live once, and you only have one life to live. So when we live it to the best of our ability. When we go home with the Lord, we know definitely that we did the best that we can. Okay? Live life, love God, and thank God for life. Over and out.